I'm making this video for worldwide professionals who are desperate to work in Australia but don't have an Australian permanent resident visa known as a PR or even a valid work visa. While I have no intention of discouraging you from working in Australia, I don't want you to become a victim for something you're not as much aware of either. So, you are sitting in a far off country and always dreamed to work here in Australia. After spending hours perfecting your resume, applying to what seems like a perfect job in Australia, and building your dreams and hopes around working in Australia at least for a few years to earn more money, only to find out those jobs never existed and you have been cheated. Then you have sleepless nights because you have shared scanned copies of legal documents such as your passport, your driving license and birth and degree certificates with a complete stranger that you have never ever seen or met. Devastating? Absolutely. I don't want you to be in such a situation. In today's job market, fake job offers are everywhere, and if you don't know what to look for, you might waste valuable time or worse, fall victim to a scam. In the past, I have received a numerous numbers of queries from aspiring, worldwide professionals asking me if a particular job offer was legitimate. So, thanks to all of them. These immigrants also mentioned to us that they do not have any work visas or legal work rights in Australia, but the employer is willing to complete those formalities for them. What's wrong with this? Nothing if you're lucky, or maybe everything if you're not. In this video, you will learn how to spot fake job offers and protect yourself from scams while job hunting in 2024 from overseas looking for a sponsored visa or a work visa. Many overseas job seekers struggling with identifying fraudulent job postings leading to wasted time and potential financial loss. It's a frustrating experience that can be avoided with the right knowledge and strategies. Sadly, these scams are becoming more sophisticated, making it even harder to spot them. Hence, it is essential to be cautious and vigilant when searching for jobs online from overseas. One wrong move can lead to serious consequences, including identity theft and financial loss. Also, falling victim to a job scam can be emotionally distressing, causing anxiety and stress. We have all heard the horror stories of people who have lost thousands of dollars to fake job scams in many countries in the world. These scams are often designed to prey on people's desperation and eagerness to find a job in Australia. It is crucial to remember that job hunting requires strong patience, persistence, and a healthy dose of skepticism. By being aware of the common tactics used by scammers, you can significantly reduce the risk of falling prey to their tricks. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 clear signs that a job offer might be fake and how to perform a background check. These tips will help you navigate the job market safely as well as avoid stress and regrets. I will also share with you what I believe is a fake job offer which you can test for certain criteria. First, let's talk about the end result of being able to spot fake offers. You will obviously save time, energy, and avoid the disappointment that comes with chasing dead ends, but more importantly, you will steer clear of potential scams designed to steal your personal information. By recognizing the red flags in fake ads, you can quickly identify potential scams and avoid wasting your time. Here is what I am going to cover today. 1. Red flags in job descriptions. 2. Suspicious communication style. 3. Unverified companies. And 4. Unrealistic salary offers. And number 5. How to do a background check in job listings. Let's start with number 1, the job description. Genuine companies put a lot of efforts into describing their requirements very clearly. Watch out for vagueness. If the responsibilities of qualifications, or qualifications seem overly broad or too simple, that could be a warning sign. Also, phrases like no experience required for high paying positions are major red flags. As an example, earn 100K working from home, no skills needed seems to be, too good to be true, isn't it? One of the most common tactics used by scammers is to create sense of urgency, claiming that the job is only available for a limited time without any expiry date. This may also They may also ask for personal information or money upfront, promising to provide training or equipment. It is essential to remember that legitimate companies will never ask for money or personal information during the hiring process. Be cautious of any job offer that creates a sense of panic or pressure to apply quickly. The rule of thumb is if it doesn't sound right, trust your instincts. Second, suspicious communication style. The way a company communicates with you speaks volumes. Check for professional communication. Companies typically use their business email addresses and provide detailed instructions. If you receive an email from free domains like Gmail or Yahoo, or the communication seems rushed and unprofessional, or if there are a lot of grammatical mistakes, it is time to question the legitimacy. My tip is always check the email domain, especially if it is coming from a supposedly large company. Number three is unverified companies. One of the easiest ways to avoid fake ads is by researching the company. If you can't find their website or if the company name doesn't appear in a simple Google search, that is a huge red flag. Legitimate businesses will have an online presence, including a company website and social media profiles. If a company's LinkedIn page has no followers, posts, or people, it is best to be cautious. You can also check if the company has a presence on Glassdoor. Additionally, be wary of job ads that lack specific company information or contact details. Legitimate companies will always provide clear and transparent information about themselves. Also, it is best to check on Google Maps if the company's address is genuine. Google Maps images are so sharp that you will be able to even read the company's name if they have a name displayed on the front wall of the company's office. And the last one is unrealistic salary offers. This one is pretty straightforward. Unrealistic salary offers are one of the most common indicators of a fake job ad. If the salary sounds too high for the skills required, it is likely not real. Scammers often use inflated salaries to trick unsuspecting job seekers. My tip is do a quick check of industry standard salaries. If the offer is way above the average, be skeptical. Now, let me shed some light on how to do a background check on job listings. You see, before applying, always verify the job listing itself. Go to the company's official website or trusted job boards to cross-check if the job is posted there. It is also essential to remember that job hunting is a two-way process. While companies are evaluating you, you should also be evaluating them. Don't be afraid to call the company and ask questions or seek clarification about the company or the job role. A legitimate company will always be transparent and willing to provide information about the job. If the companies have the right to do your background check, you have the equal right to protect yourself from the scammers. You must ensure the legitimacy of a company by checking their ABN and ACN, Australian business number, and Australian company number on the respective websites. The ABN lookup website, which is www.abr.business.gov.au, allows you to check the Australian business number of any legitimate businesses in Australia. So for example, if I put in Career Launch Australia in the search window of the ABN lookup, it shows not only the company ABN, but it also tells you if the company has an ACN, Australian Company Number, at the bottom left. When you click on the link that says View Record on the ASIC website, it takes you to the ASIC lookup website that shows companies' details such as ACN, ABN, registration date, etc. By the way, ASIC stands for Australian Securities and Investments Commission. Let me now show you an actual job offer for an engineering position. I have received this from an aspiring immigrant professional who wanted to know if this job offer is genuine. For obvious reasons, I have removed the company's name and the signatory name and details. I have clearly highlighted the red flags for your reference. Go through them and check them against the criteria we discussed earlier today. Job description, suspicious communication style, and unrealistic salary offers. What's wrong with this offer? Everything. Handwritten application, amenities which are never offered this way in a contract, allowances and salary after tax. Candidates paying their visa fees, opening a salary account, never heard of such an account before, scanned documents and whatnot. They're all red flags to me. By the way, when I checked the company's presence on Google Maps and the director's existence on LinkedIn, I could not find anything. My point is this: verifying a company's legitimacy is not a one-time task. It requires ongoing research and due diligence. By being proactive and taking the necessary steps to research a company, you can significantly reduce the risk of falling prey to scams. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. If something feels off or doesn't feel right, trust your instincts and avoid the job offer altogether, as I mentioned earlier. By being aware of the common tactics used by scammers and taking the necessary steps to research and verify a company's legitimacy, you can significantly reduce the risk of falling prey to fake job ads. Remember to always be vigilant and skeptical when searching for jobs online when you don't have Australian PR visa or work visa, and never hesitate to seek help or advice from professional experts if you are unsure about a job ad. Understand that Australian employers have an obligation to hire local talent on priority. Certain visa subclasses enable employers to address labor shortages by bringing in skilled workers from overseas where employers can't source an appropriately skilled Australian worker. In such cases, employers need to prove to the government with evidence that they could not source the talent inland. Check your work rights, company and government entitlements while you are on a particular type of visa, etc. with a MARA approved migration agent in Australia. Since we are not a migration agent, we cannot offer you that advice. However, we can refer you to some migration agents we know in Australia if you don't have one and if you wish. I just want to clarify here that we do this purely as a service to the immigrants. Australia offers world-class living and excellent medical facilities, but they can metaphorically cost you an arm and a leg if you don't have a PR. This is also another factor you will need to consider before accepting even a genuine job offer in Australia. Now that you know how to spot fake job ads, you are well equipped to keep you away from scams and focus on genuine opportunities in Australia. If you have any questions on similar topics that you want answered, let us know. I'll be more than happy to create a video on that topic for you. At Career Launch Australia, we professionally help global immigrants who have legal work rights in Australia with their job search through the courses and programs we have designed exclusively for immigrants and Australian fresh graduates. Reach out to us if you need our professional help. Up next, we will dive into another crucial topic, survival guide for immigrants. The next video outlines strategies to survive in Australia by doing casual jobs to make the ends meet and how to still focus on landing your perfect job. You can't afford to miss it. I hope I have served you in today's video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to CLS YouTube channel for more tips on job searching, career development, and professional growth. Drop a comment below, if you have ever come across fake job offer and how you handled it. Let's help each other avoid these scams.